I just want to say that I cannot believe that in the United States of Colombia, there's an actual act of terrorism, okay? There's an illegal encampment in the middle of the university with a legal chance for the destruction of a sovereign country, the Israel country, anti-Semitic cause. And the university has nothing to do with that, okay? The university is just sitting there trying to negotiating. It's unreasonable, and I cannot understand how in the United States of America, me as a Jewish student need to stay home because I feel unsafe.
Yeah, really, really incredible to see this happening at this day and age. Thane, the university maintains it will not call in the NYPD again. The university describing it as counterproductive. So if that's the case, how does this end?
Nina, a few things. First of all, everyone here has the law wrong. Mayor Adams is just flatly wrong. If crimes are committed on private property, the police have every right. What do you think, in a domestic violence matter, the police stand outside and watch crimes being committed inside? Bank robberies, do you have to be invited into the bank? There are crimes being committed on campus. There are trespassing. There's assault. There are batteries. There's incitement to violence. There are fighting words. There are no First Amendment protections. Look what we're looking on the screen. Look what we're looking at. Does that not look like crimes are being committed? Does that not look like assault? So it's preposterous to hear Mayor Adams talking about having to be invited. He doesn't need any invitation to enforce the laws of New York State. Secondly, why are we negotiating with students? They don't own the campus. The language is all wrong. You know, we've learned this with negotiating with Islamists. Islamists laugh at you when you negotiate with them. And that's exactly what the students are doing. They're laughing at us. We're giving them the respect that they don't deserve. And so, you know, I mean, this is preposterous. But one last thing, you know, your alma mater, Nina, that what you saw, what's really distressing about it and revealing, this is way beyond Israel. They hate America. And I want the Newsmax audience to hear this again. The people on these campuses hate your country. They have no gratitude for your country. They have no respect for your country. They're happy to be educated here on financial aid. They love those student visas. They love to scream death to America. If they have student visas, they should have already been deported. That is just disgraceful, what we're looking at right now. As you know, Nina, that's above the monument of John Harvard,
correct,
which is basically saying John Harvard, that school was named for a Palestinian fake country. So I just think that we've got this all twisted. Yeah. There are no First Amendment protections here. This violates Title VI. And we've let it go on too long.
Thane, to your point, I think you're totally right. Part of this is just to tear down the United States. It goes beyond what we're seeing right now. And Guy, I want to ask you about this. At the University of Southern California, they've canceled their in-person graduation ceremony. Other schools across the country threatening to do the same thing. We heard from our very own Mike Carter up there at your school at Columbia, maybe doing the same. And I think this is just the wrong message to give in, to cave, to cancel your graduation ceremony. That means the squeaky wheel gets the oil. These people are succeeding in their goal of tearing down the institutions, altering them as we know it. The case in point, the canceling at USC. Your thoughts on that?
I completely agree. Once again, we can see that the act of terrorism can actually win, okay? If you are violating the rule, you chant for the murder of Zionists and Jewish people, you call for the destruction of Israel, you say publicly that you don't want to live in America and that you hate America, and you'll get everything you want. This is unreasonable. This is unacceptable. The university and the NYPD should put a stop on it. It shouldn't be acceptable for any type of this violent act to be in a sovereign country, okay? I, as a Jewish and Israeli student, shouldn't be ashamed or hiding my Jewish heritage. I should be proud of it. And walking around calling for the release of the hostages, the 133 hostages, this is a call for peace. This demonstration, encampment, however they want to call it, this is not peace. This is fueling hate. This is fueling violence. And there's nothing that they want to see more than actual terror attack on the land of whoever hold democratic and sovereignty.